Last week on The X Factor, 2 to go went home.
2 to go.
Now, only 6 remain. For Sharon, Tabby, and Cassie. For Louis, G4, and Voices with Soul. For Simon, Steve, and Rowetta. Tonight, your vote has never mattered more as the battle continues to find the winner of The X Factor.
Biggest and toughest ever talent search. Tonight is a critical night for the remaining 6 acts and their judges, because after last week's results, Simon, Sharon and Louis are all down to just 2 acts each, which means that by the end of tonight, one of them will be left with only 1 act in the competition. Their reputations are well and truly on the line. So, let's bring out the judges. First up, she's leading the 16 to 24s. It's Sharon Osbourne! Final showdown. Can they do it again tonight?
Yes, of course they can.
It's Sharon! Next up, grooming the groups, it's Louis Walsh!
Tonight, my 2 acts have never been better. You're going to see the 2 best performances tonight, ever.
And finally, mentoring the 25 and overs, it's Simon Cowell.
Music.
It seems so right. Now, Simon, by the end of tonight, 1 judge will be left with just 1 act.
Mm-hmm.
Will it be you?
No. See you later.
Now, all week, the final 6 acts have been working around the clock with their judges and their team of experts on tonight's performances. As always, the judges have selected the songs that their acts will be singing in a bid to win your votes. Now, last week, you voted in record numbers, and remember, you're voting to keep your favourite act out of the bottom 2. The 2 acts with the lowest number of votes will compete against each other in tonight's final showdown. Then it's down to Simon, Sharon and Louis to decide who stays and who goes. And as we saw last week, it's not an easy decision to make, is it, Louis? No. Now, tonight, you're opening the show, so which of the groups are you playing first?
Tonight, Kate, we've got something really, really special to open this show. We've got 4 amazing boys with 4 amazing voices. G4.
Louis and his team come to see part-time buskers G4.
So, guys, have you recovered from Saturday and Brittany?
Just about, yeah, definitely.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
It was a chance, you know, but at least you're not singing all the karaoke songs like certain other artists.
It's important to make sure that the public at home know who they're looking at now. G4 are slick, this is what they do.
This week we're going to bring you back to where it all started. We're going to bring you back to your roots. We're going to go busking. How do you feel about that?
We really miss it, because it's what we're about, you know, and we enjoyed it so much when we did it.
To remind you where you came from and what we're doing, it's kind of a good thing, really.
So Louis brought the guys back to the very spot where they used to earn money busking before entering the competition.
Caught in a landslide. This is where they came from. This is how they started out. This is fantastic.
And you know what? Very few people could do that.
But it's such a different experience from singing on the live shows as well, but it's just as rewarding.
The reaction we've got here today, I hope that we get the same reaction, or similar at least, on Saturday night.
With a song taken from the Lion King soundtrack, singing Circle of Life, it's G4! Simon.
Guys, you were very lucky after the song Louis chose last week that you weren't doing that busking for real. I mean, seriously. I mean, I don't think there's a group on earth who can go from Britney Spears to The Lion King in 1 week. I have to say something, though. After that performance, guys, I think you're back on form. That was great.
Gosh, this is so hard for me to agree ever with Mr. Cal here. But
it's easy.
No, it's not.
No, you'll
Believe
learn.
me, no, never, never,
Trust me.
never, never. Anyway, gentlemen, as I was saying, for I was rudely interrupted. Last week, you took a huge risk. I still don't know what I think about last week, but we're on to this week.
I do.
Oh, shh, behave. Stop interrupting. And fabulous, just fabulous. Classic songs, classic voices, it just, well done. And to see you all grow, I mean, as performers, it's amazing. Very well done.
Thank you very much. Not only was the band criticised last week, but so Do you agree with Simon? Have you got the boys back to where they belong?
Well, we took a chance last week. We just had a little bit of fun and we wanted to change things. But these boys are so versatile, Simon. Versatile. They can do anything they want. They're fantastic singers. I'm very proud of the boys tonight.
Good. Thank you very much.
Am.
So, boys, do you feel that you're really progressing now with the competition?
Yeah, it took us a while to get used to everything that was going on around us, but I think we're getting into our stride now, and hopefully the people at home will still vote for us.
Well, you're now one of just 6 acts on the stage. We're getting into smaller numbers. Why should people pick up the phone for you guys tonight, Jonathan?
We're really growing as a group in front of the audience at home, live to about 8 million a week, and that's quite a scary situation to be in. I think that we're managing that quite comfortably in a way. Our nerves are just a nightmare, but we're managing to overcome that and doing some great performances. We felt last week was really strong. We had fun doing it. It's a shame Simon doesn't agree, but we enjoyed ourselves, and that's what we're here to do. We love singing together, we love singing individually, but what we have together is really special, and we have great fun doing that, and we are really developing in front of people's eyes, and we hope that they can keep us in to keep enjoying that with us.
Okay, well, let's see how the voting goes for you tonight. For now, ladies and gentlemen, let's say thanks to Louis Walsh and G4! And to vote for G4, call either 09010 77551 or text vote G4 to 61101. But remember, the voting lines don't open until the end of the show. Up next, Simon and Sharon play their first acts of the night. So, what will the most powerful woman in rock and the most powerful man in pop have in store for you? Find out after the break.
The X Factor competition gives you a chance to taste Simon Cowell's lifestyle. You could win his car, a holiday at his favourite Caribbean hotel and £1,000. You can also win tickets to the live Saturday night show, as well as £1,000 cash each week. All you have to do is tell us which judge had to choose between 2 of their own acts last week. Is it A, Simon, B, Louis, or C, Sharon? To enter, call 09012 93 33 29 or text MINI followed by A, B, or C to 86107. Good luck.
It's the fabulous Rowetta.
Last week's live show has just finished and Simon and his team are straight down to business.
Rowetta, I apologise for dragging you up straight after the performance, but I've got to go to Los Angeles tomorrow until Friday, so this is the only time we've got to talk. You were fantastic tonight.
Yeah,
just fantastic.
You know everybody loves you, Rowetta. Go on, get off. You're home already. Run.
You know, we played what could be called a trump card somewhere over the rainbow quite early on. And you can't feel complacent.
I'm never complacent.
You can't feel overconfident, you know, because there's some good people in this competition.
Yeah, but I've always been able to sing and I've never made it, so I'll never be complacent. I've got to do this for myself because I've not accomplished anything yet as a singer. In a weird way, you're in a precarious position now because there's so much expectation on you. I think next week's going to be your toughest week yet. I mean, I said tonight you're a great singer. Now I need to hear an amazing singer.
She's here to win your votes, singing Donna Summer's MacArthur Park. It's Rowetta!
Spring was never waiting for us, dear. It ran one step ahead as we followed in the dance. The cardless card was melting in the dark, all the sweet green icing flowing down. Someone left the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no! I recall the yellow cotton dress foaming like a wave at the ground beneath your feet. The coffee's heart is melting in the dark, all the sweet green ice flowing down. Someone left the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I never had that recipe again. Oh no! No, 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 no!
Okay, Roberta, it's time for the judges' verdict. Sharon.
It's not your fault, Rowetta, but I think that's quite the worst song. It belongs on the cooking channel because you're singing about cakes and baking, and I think lyrically, I've always disliked that song because you're singing about food. So, no, really, oh, please behave.
It's not really about food, Sharon, though.
I know, but it's just lyrically, it doesn't do anything for me. And I don't feel that you were comfortable singing that song.
I was, because somebody told me what it really meant and I got into it.
What's it about then?
I can't say on.
Why?
Is it rude?
Really rude.
Whisper and I'll
What number
translate.
do you have to put the oven on for the cake?
She really can't go there, Sharon. Not at this or any time of night, really.
Even I won't say
I think they might have explained it wrong.
Oh, I don't get it. I don't get the song. Much better songs.
He chose it for me.
Oh, you thought so. Terrible
But I
choice
liked
of
it. I
song.
liked
What
the
about
song.
her execution of the song? Did she come on and deliver it well for you, Sharon?
She always does because Rowetta has an amazing personality, but I didn't like the song, and I just felt, maybe I'm wrong, but you weren't that comfortable in that song.
Thank you, Sharon. Louis?
Rowetta, from day one, I've always loved your voice. I think you're an amazing artist. But tonight, I just think the song was too big for you. I think Simon badly picked the song. You know, Rowetta, I think you're amazing. Simon, I think you picked the wrong song and you went to LA. And you just should have had a second choice. It was the wrong song.
Are they right, Simon? Have you messed up tonight on Rowetta's behalf?
Well, if you're talking about wrong choices of songs, Louis, then G4 wouldn't be in the competition. Hot, kettle and black. Look, thank God the audience at home are discerning enough to know that regardless of the song, which I thought she sang brilliantly, by the way, you are judging an artist here. And the two of you are trying to find any small fault here because this girl is a star.
The song is a very big part of the song.
Yeah, but you can't compare what happened last week with the Britney Spears song and her doing a Donna Summer classic. Sharon, thank God you weren't looking after Donna Summer's career.
Why? It was in the toilet. Her career's in the toilet.
Let's hear from you.
If you hadn't have gone to LA and you'd have been here concentrating on your artist.
No, I chose the song before I went to Wales.
Also, a lot of young people don't know this song. Most young people don't know the
I'd like to
song.
pick up on Sharon's comments. Thank you, Louis. Do you feel that you've been neglected by your mentor this week? Could you have done with Simon here, Rowetta?
Not at all. He's been on the phone all the time. It's not that, and I'm glad they criticise me because I'm sick of all the compliments. I can't stand that.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
No, honestly, I stand here crying because I can't stand it. I'm embarrassed when they've been saying all nice things, and it's about time I got some negative feedback, because I love Sharon and Louis. They've been brilliant and supportive, but I like their honesty, like Simon's been honest. But I really, really do need your votes this week, because I'm on second. It's a crazy being second. So please vote for me at home. Because they don't want me anymore. Don't need me.
To Rowetta and Simon Cowell. Give it up for Rowetta. And to vote for Rowetta, the number to call is 09010 775502, or you can text vote Rowetta to 61101, but not until the end of the show. So, Sharon, it's over to you. Who from the 16 to 24s is on first?
Well, it's somebody who you're going to see a total other side of tonight, and somebody who I think has progressed so much through this contest, and you've seen so many different sides to him, and it's my pleasure to introduce Tabby. Last week you did really good, but there was something else there. You looked really, really someplace else. What's the matter with you?
You know, it's been like nearly 5 weeks since seeing my son, like, you know. He's in my thoughts all the time, and the reason it spurs me on to do this, a lot of it is because of my son Elon, you know.
Of everything that goes with this lifestyle, that's the #1 downside.
You know, just some days, Sharon, I have my off days where, you know, I'd be thinking about him a lot, and kind of gets to me sometimes, you know.
Being away from your family is the toughest thing in the world. But we just got a little surprise for you.
Sharon's flown over Tabby's 6-month-old son, Ilan, from Ireland. He hasn't seen him for 5 weeks.
Hello. Hello.
Say hi to Daddy.
You gonna say hello to your daddy?
You little brat, I missed you.
This is what Tabby needed to give him that extra boost. This would definitely do the trick.
Yay!
Singing for his son and your vote tonight with I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, it's Tabby!
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away dreaming. I could spend my life in a sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever. Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. I don't want to close my eyes, I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. Even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I still miss you, babe, but I don't want to miss a thing. I don't wanna miss one smile, I don't wanna miss one kiss. I just wanna be with you, right here with you, just like this. I just wanna hold you close and feel your heartbeat close to mine. And we'll stay here for this moment and for the rest of time. I miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing.
Thank you, ladies. Louis.
Well, Kate, you know, Tabby's just a born entertainer. He was born to do it. He doesn't just sing songs, he performs. He owns the stage. And you know, Tabby, you know, you're not the best singer in the world, but it doesn't matter. You're a born entertainer, and you can really, really sell it. And you have got the sex factor.
But does Simon Cowell agree?
You know, it's interesting, Kate, that these shows come in for a lot of criticism, normally by smug artists who've got million-pound recording contracts, who say these shows don't have any merit. And watching Tabby tonight, knowing where he started from, where, you know, he'll be the first to admit he was almost penniless on the road, took a risk entering a competition like this, left his band behind, and turns in a performance like that, and you see the growth, it makes all of this worthwhile. That was superb.
Oh, thank you, Simon.
I'm not putting my foot in my mouth. I'm saying nothing.
Now listen, Tabby, amazing comments from both Simon and Louis. We've seen tonight the sacrifices you're making 5 weeks away from a newborn son. Has this made it all worthwhile?
Do you know what? Sometimes it's hard, like, you know, at night and stuff, I've been thinking about him a lot, but to be able to be up on stage like this and get the exposure and get in front, to be able to play in front of an audience like this, it's just, it makes everything worthwhile. It's fantastic. I'm so happy to be here. You have no idea. I really am.
So you're not ready to go home yet?
Kate, let me just tell you, I absolutely love Ireland and I love the green fields, but I do want to stay here for another while yet.
Yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere yet.
Okay, well, let's see if the audience keep you in tonight. For now, ladies and gentlemen, Sharon and Tabby! Or text Vote Tabby to 61101. And if you're watching in the Republic of Ireland, the numbers you need to call for all of tonight's acts will be coming up at the end of the show. So, we've heard from 3 acts, but there's still 3 more to come before the lines open and you get to vote for your favourite. Don't go anywhere. Judges. After 3 public votes, Simon, Sharon and Louis are down to just 2 acts each, which means that by the end of tonight, one judge will be left with only 1 act in the competition. Yeah, I'm just reminding the people at home, it's not all about you, Simon. So now we return to the groups. Louis, who have you chosen to put on next?
Kate, we've got something really fantastic now. And wait till you see the transformation in these 3. We've got a mother, a daughter and an auntie. 3 great girls with 3 big voices with soul.
Thank you.
At the end of last week's show, Voices with Soul were in the bottom 2 and were criticised for singing out of tune.
I think what happened on Saturday, you were so excited, the excitement took over from your performance.
We just want to do our best and we don't want to let you down again.
So Louis got vocal coach David to work on the girls' tuning and breathing.
I don't hear no pitching problems, I don't hear no pitching problems.
Can we make it a little bit funky?
Everyone has to raise their game for this week. The girls are going to perform to the absolute best they can do, and it's then down to the general public to decide what to do then.
And with the pressure on, David wants to make sure they've sorted out their pitching problems once and for all.
My niece, Karine, entered us because she said to me, Auntie, you're always in the background. We want to push forward, but we want to live the dream with you. And it's just, you know, just living that dream. And we want the dream to come true.
anything to get good comments. Look at you. Simon.
I wasn't expecting that. Have I got makeup?
Yes.
Yeah, OK. Louis, bearing in mind you look like Mr. Pink out of Reservoir Dogs tonight.
Simon, your thoughts on the performance, please.
I don't really know what to say, actually. Covered in lipstick. It was a lot better than last week, I've got to tell you that. A lot better. What I want to know is, what happened to the couché?
We changed it from couché because we didn't want to sing Sleep With Me. We changed it to Sing With Me, but if we knew the French word for vote for me, we would have sang that.
Why didn't you sing Sleep With Me?
Because we didn't feel comfortable.
Why?
Because you weren't in front of us.
You like the performance tonight?
I think the girls are fantastic. Yeah, I've got to tell you, great.
Thank you very much.
Just one of the things I love so much about this show is to see how all these artists grow each week, and you just get better and better. And best performance, I think, that I've seen on this show by anyone. Fantastic performance.
I hope everybody votes for them. Look at them. You know, we've got 3 great divas. We've got 2 divas down there. The place is full of divas.
Now, listen, we've seen that you're prepared to do anything to get on the right side of these guys. Got a message for the people at home that want to pick up the phone and vote for you tonight?
We just want everyone just to vote for us. If you thought we were fantastic, vote. And can I just say, I just want to big up Faye for styling us. We love you, Faye. We love you.
Girls, thank you very much. Good luck with tonight's voting. Ladies and gentlemen, Louis and Voices of Soul. And if you want to vote for Voices of Soul, call 090 110 775504 or text Vote Voices, that's Vote Voices, to 61101. But remember, the lines don't open until the end of the show. So for the final time tonight, we turn to Team Osborne. Sharon, who's on next?
All right, somebody, like I say about this show, the thing I love is to see people grow and just get better and better. And I think that's happened to my little Cassie. She's found herself. I can see her now. She's a young woman and she's doing so well by growing and learning every week. And
get on with it, Sharon.
Shut up, you. Behave. This is my... I don't speak when you're speaking.
It's like a party political broadcast.
Just behave, you, and your mother's here. Excuse me, Nanny, is this the way you brought him up? Anyway, it's Cassie. Thank you.
It's the day after last week's show, and the Osborne team are watching back Cassie's performance.
Oh!
I really honestly thought I was going to be in the bottom 2.
Well, you nearly
bloody were.
I thought we were in deep, deep trouble.
What went wrong for you?
I think I tried to push myself a little bit too hard and I was incredibly nervous.
This happens to, like, big stars, doesn't it?
It's like there's a piece of cling film between you and that audience.
That's what I would want to work on, is getting rid of that distance between you and the audience.
It's a barrier.
It's the focusing. You've just got to stay focused. Somebody's got to go this week, and I do not want it to be you.
There are a few things that we can do. Some of them might seem a little bit obscure, but sometimes they really do work. You imagine your audience naked. You do. It's worked for a lot of people. It's where Cher has done it. Tom Jones, it gets rid of stage fright. Imagine them naked.
Even Simon Cowell.
I'm afraid so.
I'm not saying a word. Hoping to secure your vote tonight, singing Hero, it's Cassie!
If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul. The sorrow that you know will melt away. When a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, you cast your fears aside. You know you can survive. When it feels like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. You'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you.
Kate, you know, a 17-year-old girl comes on stage, she sings a big Mariah Carey ballad, and she does it with passion, and she performs it so well. Cassie, I think you're going to be in the music business for a long, long time, and you deserve to be on that stage and you're a star. I think it's really, really good.
Thank you, Louis. Thank you, Louis. Simon.
Hell of a lot better than last week. My only problem, slight problem, is that we're talking about songs being bigger than the artist. I always have a problem when someone sings or tries to out-sing a Mariah Carey song, because I always identify that song with Mariah. And you're 17.
You did a really good job, Simon.
I haven't finished.
She delivered.
You're 17 years old. It's all a bit old-fashioned. Yeah.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
17 years old. How old's Mariah?
She did a fantastic job, Simon.
Yeah, she did a good version of it, but you'll never compare with the Mariah version.
But
She
she's only
doesn't want
17.
to, she just wants to be herself, Simon, but it's a
wa-
song that she likes and feels comfortable singing.
Good.
It's simple. Just because it wasn't about a cake. Excuse me. Cassie?
Trust me, if you knew what that song was really about, you wouldn't go there. Cassie, last week you were criticised for nerves. I think both Simon and Louis have agreed that you really overcame those tonight. But do you think they have a point with anything they've said? Are you too young to be singing songs like that?
I sang that song because I feel it, and it really means something to me. And I don't know if that was conveyed to Simon, but it really means something to me. So.
And also, I think it's fair to say that Christina Aguilera was your age when she was signed. Didn't stop her singing big ballads. So, for now, let's see how the public get behind you tonight. But everybody, give it up, please, for Sharon and Cassie. And to vote for Cassie, call either 09010 775505 or text vote Cassie to 61101 when the lines open at the end of the show. So, 5 of the final 6 acts have done everything in their power to win your support tonight. But before you decide who you're backing, there's still 1 act left to perform. So, is Steve going to do enough to get your vote? Find out after the break. 6 finalists. So, Simon, you're closing the show. It's over to you.
Last up tonight, Kate, Steve.
Last week's live show has just finished, but Simon's already thinking about what Steve will sing for this week.
We have a slight problem because you're supposed to be laying down the song which we chose for you tomorrow, and I don't want you to sing the song we discussed.
No.
Yeah. Because I think Sharon said something last week, and she was right. You're trying to copy existing soul singers, and I think what happened tonight is when you took a song which is not a soul song, you made it into a soul song. It sounded like your song tonight rather than a copy.
It's just when you put your slant on a song that hasn't been sung by someone with a voice like yours, you think, that's him. It's your distinctive sound.
I know where you're coming from, but I think the song is so good.
I know it is, but what we mustn't do anymore with you is to offer comparisons.
Okay.
So we've got 24 hours
to think of a song.
Actually, we've got less than that. We've got 12 hours.
So, here's what they came up with. Singing Gladys Knight's Help Me Make It Through the Night, it's Steve!
Take the ribbon from your head, shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft against my skin, like the shadow on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night, through the
Well done, Steve. It's time for the judges' verdict. Sharon.
A beautiful song. I mean, lyrically, that song is amazing. Fabulous song. You sang it really well, Steve. But there's always a but. 4 ballads now, 4 crooning songs after 4 weeks. Is there another side to Steve that you're saving for us? Or are we a one-trick pony?
Are we?
Tell the mama.
Do you know what? Yeah. I don't want to say. I don't want to say. I mean, I really hope that people vote for me in their thing next week.
I
I've got
didn't
one
ask
lined up.
that. I just asked you if you were a one-trick pony.
No, I'm not.
Fine.
I'm not.
Okay.
But you liked what Steve did tonight,
It's a
Sharon.
beautiful song and you sang it well.
Louis, thank you. Louis.
Kate, I really like the song, and I think he sang it okay. I got a little bit bored in the middle of it, though, honestly. And you know, I did. I got a little bit bored. I don't know why you didn't bother dressing up for the show. Everybody else did. You should have got dressed up.
Shall we from the front and the back, Steve?
No, but it just looks very casual to me compared to everybody else. And I'd like to hear him sing an up-tempo song. We've heard 4 crooning songs. I agree with Sharon. Sing something up-tempo.
Thank you, Louis. Simon?
I always believe in giving the public what they want. Fashion advice from Louis Walsh.
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Louis.
Or from
Steve,
you.
were you happy with what you came out here and did tonight?
I love the song, really do. I thoroughly enjoyed singing it. And I do like singing up-tempo songs, but this week I was happy with the choice, I really was. Really was.
Why should the public vote for you tonight, Steve?
Sorry?
When you come to make an album, though, this is all about hopefully becoming a huge recording artist. Are you going to be a crooner? Is that what you, all that you do?
I just don't want to stop all my love.
Thank you very much for now. To Simon and Steve. Welcome, Steve. And to vote for Steve, call 09010 775506 or text vote Steve to 61101. So this is where we hand the show over to you. It's your votes that will dictate what happens next, and as always, you're voting for your favourite. But remember what's at stake. The 2 acts with the lowest number of votes must compete against each other in tonight's final showdown. They'll have to sing again, but this time only for the judges' vote. Then Simon, Sharon and Louis will decide who stays and who goes. So if you don't want to see your favourite leave the competition, do something about it and vote. Here's a reminder of tonight's performances and the numbers to call.
Spend with you is a moment I treasure. I don't want to close my eyes, I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah, 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 gitchy, gitchy, yeah, 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 right or wrong, I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow.
So there they are, nervously waiting for your votes. The future in the competition with these guys now lies with you, because the voting lines are now open. And if you're a digital viewer, you can also vote via the red button on your remote control. And if you're watching in the Republic of Ireland, the numbers you need will be coming up in a moment. The live coverage from tonight's show continues right now on Extra Factor with Ben Shepherd on ITV2, and I'll be back with the results of your vote at 9 o'clock straight after Millionaire here on ITV1. You have just 1 hour to keep your favourite act in the competition. Use your time wisely. See you at 9.
So head over to ITV2 right now for more with the Extra Factor.
Next, it's Millionaire. Then at 9, the X Factor results. And at 9:45, think you know your pop music? The Great British Pop Test, men versus women. And you can play along live and interactively.